Perfect. Okay. I think we're good. Let's start all over again. Okay. We were supposed to do their business in Michigan, so we took a little long. And I always have to blame it on somebody. All right. The easiest. Perfect. Okay. Let's start all over again. Okay.
I was in August of 2024, after which I did a kidney biopsy, and it was concluded that it was as a result of poorly managed blood sugar, which was as a result of a poorly managed diet. But honestly speaking, I think right diets that really sort of my blood sugar levels. In August of 2024, I was having a lot of difficulties in breathing a lot. So there's this time that a sentence because I was really difficulties in breathing, and I said, you know what, guys, I need to go and get checked. By the time I go to the hospital, they checked me. They realized my oxygen level was at 85, and that is the time they told me, actually, we need to attend you. And they did a lot of vigorous tests, and that is the time they realized I had a lot of fluid overload in my body, and they
Everyone, please turn off your mic.
Probably they need to refresh.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you confirm? I see from overseas, we're getting confirmation. Everything is visible and live. I was saying, as I was saying, okay, I'm not going to back up now. My screen sharing. So, politicians, I guess, the easiest is to lead by fear and blame. Not what we're going to do here. I take responsibility. We should have had a testing as we did yesterday. Yesterday it went fine, but we get time to hang out here. Okay, we don't have this opportunity. Had we got to exercise this one more time, and can't wait to replace this service, this webinar service. My name is Mufareh, and I'm coming to you live from this beautiful Sunshine State. I hope you are having a fantastic day. magnificent day, marvelous day. I tell you what, nothing feels better than success. That feeling of success, and I feel energized and pumped, and I want to welcome everyone as we just before. Apologize for the little confusion. We promise you to try not to do it again. We don't know if it's going to be. This moment in our business is quite crucial. A little bit tense in a way. Who is attending live, but back office, and I got a lot of friends. They're excited to share, and explain, and recap, and talk, and quantify, and expand, and go on and on and on about yourself, because time is really, really now. So in that, I'll talk to you about only three areas. We're going to talk to you number two, what it meant, screen sharing ability. I promise you to show you screen share of the exact. That's number one. And we're going to transition into talking been building it. Just to say that, when you recommended that sometime in July, I think July 31st or so, that's not to build the second or the new vehicle. We've been on it, but we wanted to that you also have the same vision and the same mindset. So that's the second topic we're going to talk about. That will take us to the second business. Oh, so beautiful. And we're going to talk about the mechanics. That's why this is worth to be recorded and watched again and dissected language to every community. So 3 topics: survey, we're going to talk about the next step, and the. Are you ready? We're going to share.
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's talk about this. We're going to obviously celebrate and cherish the magnificent, powerful results and data to collect from 2 surveys. Mind-boggling. So the first survey was simply to check, knock the door. Hello? Anybody home? Check the, quantify, see how many people. The quantity of our who still have the interest, all of that. And the result was mind-boggling. So we were so excited about that result, the first survey, and we knew that hundreds of thousands are still interested in this journey and super excited, and they're actually willing to stick around no matter what time it takes. Second survey, we said, okay, we got a big number here, but are they all qualified to move forward to the next thing? Because we're not repeating the old, we're going up. It's only getting better, right? Okay, we see already, as of now, some of the tools and some of the technologies we're using, it's already making a difference, way different. So nothing is repeated, from quite different, totally different. Think of it as a new, different animal. So because of that, okay, we wanted to do that second survey and see how many, or possibly or potentially actually qualify to move on to the next chapter, because it's more serious, act with value. So you want to stick around so I can explain to you exactly why we did it. You're going to have more clarity and you're going to have more conviction. Okay? You're going to say, yeah, you're a genius. You nailed it. I'm just like trying to give myself a little bit of credit and, you know, ego, narcissism. I'm only half kidding, okay? But we did quantify, and we did qualify. Now, we're going to express to you the incredible quality of our, you wouldn't even expect the results or the data. Numbers don't lie. We're real actual data. The many people who are engaged, logging in, what they're telling us, the vast majority actually interested to move forward. Not only interested, they're excited. So when I say the vast majority, I'm talking about close to 100%. Our survey, we said well over 90%, and you saw it was a lot greater, like 97% or so, but we just wanted to be a little bit 90. So this time is even higher. The readiness, the seriousness. We knew a lot of people, they were curious in the first survey. Second survey, they were very serious to go and move with us to the next chapter. So The numbers are hundreds of thousands in every imaginable corner of this globe. People from all colors, all walks of life, incredible. I'm humbled to realize how many loyal people and committed to this journey we have. So I'm proud of you. I'm really more than ever, energized than ever. I already had the perseverance personally, the tenacity, the boldness, and the energy to chase the dream organically. Now, you come into the picture, hundreds of thousands of you everywhere. You can imagine the accountability and the responsibility that it adds to my shoulders. I used to say, I will do it or die. Remember that? I didn't die. Did I yet? So did we do it? All right, we're doing it with you. And it is also refreshing. Just 3 months ago, roughly, approximately 3 months ago, when we started this new style of communication, the O News and the live update, this new theme, roughly 3 months ago, beginning of July, end of June, you can say, what happens? The results, 98% of you say, I have more clarity. Any questions? I get it. What 3 months did to us? More clarity and more. Today is a turning point in our journey. Now, it could have been easy. Redfern said that a couple of times, said the easiest way, throw the towel, say, it's too complicated, why am I doing this, eating up, let me relax or have a good life, as Ash Mufareh. That's not what we did. We're not chasing easy. We're after what's right, what's more fulfilling. I learned early on that nothing as fulfilling when you take people with you to the top. You can consider I was at the top, or I've touched the top many times, or different tops in my life. That is good. That's far more fulfilling when you take like-minded people, deserving people, take them with you to the top. That they have the real desire, the genuine attitude and gratitude to do something different. All my life, I thought, I want to do something different in my life. I believe I have a gift, I have energy or passion, I have something, a calling, you can call it anything, that I want to do something different. Perhaps that requires a bigger team, more people who want to make a difference. And they have to be above average people. They have to be unique people. They really have the drive. They have the passion to do that. That's where you come into the picture. So, are we clear so far, Mr. Redfern?
Yeah, we certainly are, Ash. You've mentioned that so far 3 main things to focus on for this webinar, which we're all eagerly waiting. Right. The first one is obviously the survey, which you've just touched on already. And the second one is that transition into the next phase, which we're all going to give us a good idea of what that new vehicle is going to be and where we're going to be. And the last one is the mechanics that are all involved with it and how it's all going to happen. You've given us also a good update as well of how many of us, the clarity of how we are engaged now with you as far as ONews is concerned. What a brilliant way of giving us the information that we need. A good 86% plus clarified this, that this is the way that we like having this information. It's also interesting to say as well, I have said this many times, that the easy option is to say, sorry, I'm being beaten up and I can't go on any longer. But as you rightly said, that it is much more fruitful, it's much more meaningful if you take other people with you. And this is exactly what you've done with us so far. So we are looking forward to hearing more. Back to you.
It's okay if I can say it. Julie, are you doing the spotlight or the speaker? If you can you enable the screen share? I mean, we're a family. I can. Okay. So I still don't have the screen share. Okay. Plus, if you could do the spotlight, we can change the view.
Yes.
I think
yes.
we're fine. Okay. Thank you so much. We apologize, Sister Julie. I think you deserve a vacation. Probably. Okay. We've kind I don't know. We've cluttered you with so many things. I feel bad, but I think we'll make it up to you. Maybe Korean barbecue or something. Okay. Well, well, definitely. So bear with us. Okay, you're doing great. We're doing a really. If it's not working, that's fine. I'll keep going. Okay. If you give me the go, I'll share my screen. If not, I'll just do. And hey, there's always going to be a next time. Did where? No. I don't have screen share, but no, sound is good. Everything is fine. Red has told you we touched up. I'm looking for it. Okay. Use that Zoom changes. We're using this platform for no problem. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you from my heart. Probably we'll leave without that. I was, like Red said, we're going to talk about the survey. I was going to share the results with you, but okay, pretend that you understand. Okay, like traditional education. All right, typical education. You know, sit, listen to me, and the test is on, you know, October 7th or 3rd or whatever. Now, however, I do what we decided to do. Easy way. We didn't decide the quick way or to care for ourselves. When that vehicle, the old vehicle ONPASSIVE, okay, got what it did, okay, it took us to where we want to go, and it was a good period, a good phase, right? But doubled to a point where it still requires some maintenance and some repairs. You follow that vehicle. So we were faced with so many options, okay? So many options. But the obvious and most obvious is to keep on patching and parts and all of that, or takes and then fix it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to remind you, just in case some forgot, toward the end of last year, I said we got, you know, scenario A, B, and so forth. And that was about the time if it works passive. But then when we more qualified experts and team to join us, when we realized that it to us, we need to build a new exit, whether recover, reopen, all of that was the easy choice. But chose is none of the three. None of the open and unpassive. Unpassive is open. We're not closing that. We're not shutting. But is it operation? No. Operational? No. Are we going to adapt, do business in it? I don't think so. Okay. I don't have the plan to do that. One reason we're keeping unpassive open to topics to unpassive. Okay. Issues. Some of them is outstanding commissions percentage, not even 1 or 2% from the millions in our network, but it is ethical and it's our obligation, it's our moral obligation to keep that open until we settle all of that. So whatever it takes, as long as it takes, and it's obviously it's not done, but instead of just getting everybody stuck on that one thing, we decided to move on with everybody. And while we're still working on repairing and settling those issues, at the end we will. You know how patient we are and how hard we work. So we're not gonna give up. Okay. At the end, we believe the right thing will be done. Okay. So that's why unpassive. However, to rebuild a new one, we decided we're not going to take a code to the new vehicle. We're not going to have one single employee from the old staff, previous staff, okay? None. Not one location, not one chair, not one equipment, nothing. Zero. So we've been building a new vehicle, not in any way it's unpassive 2.0. Not in any way we're migrating the genealogy or the structure of any. We're not inheriting anything. Let me ask you a question. Got a broken car, and we're building a magnificent super car. You didn't see it yet, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing, the stages of the buildup of it in the assembly room, and would I want to take something from that? It was great back then, but today is 2025, toward the end of it, the last part. Should we inherit something that was built 5, 6 years ago? I don't think it makes any sense. So the wise thing, the right thing was to build something brand new and take it to the next level. What gave us that? The quality of our team, the quality and the talent and the intelligence and the alignment in the vision. Finally, somebody can understand me. Finally, somebody gets it. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Lord God. So, vehicle, as we communicated with you, we're not going to talk about it in unpassive. It's not going to be in our news. What's going to be, we're not closing our news. Okay? Been doing it 3 months. We're going to stay there. We're going to communicate with unpassive members for as long as it takes to settle the pending issues. Are we good? Fantastic. All right.
Okay, so we've heard from Ash. Moving forward, can you see how excited he is about what he is talking? He is in him as well. He talked about really what happened to the old vehicle, which was ONPASSIVE. That is parked. It was not working well. We were having to patch it up. And the decision, when others basically looked alongside Ash, he brought new people in. They advised him to say, listen, the best way forward is to do something new to take us to our goal and destination. O-News has been a fantastic tool to update us not only on where we are now, but also to let us know what exactly is going to happen with ONPASSIVE. That is staying there. That is going to be the form of updates that we're going to get for ONPASSIVE. Why? Because there is still things that are outstanding. We know about them already. A small percentage, 1 to 2% of the people are owed commissions. It is our CEO's desire that those are all sorted, plus other acts are pertained to ONPASSIVE. These are ongoing, and we will get updates as they move forward with them. The time frame on them, we don't know, dated through that O-News venue. Also, on the advice of the experts, that one of the main things that came to light was the alignment of this new chapter of team that he has got with us. They really are people that understand exactly where we are going. If you remember, we felt like we were getting off track a little bit, going off in directions that we weren't really that happy with. It wasn't our passion, really, as far as a company is concerned, where we were going. This new team, not only are they higher quality, better ideas of what we are all on about, but the main thing is they are with Mufareh. They align with him. They know what he wants. They get, when he talks, what they have to develop. And this is going to be one of the big turning points for that transition into the next phase, because they understand exactly where he is. I'm sure he's got a lot more to tell us, so I'll hand it back over to you.
I'm sure you also know, everyone, that Red always pays attention. Thank you. Fantastic. So we did quantify, and survey, said, qualify. Today, we're going to verify, okay? And then we're going to keep on quantifying over and over and over. So because we don't want to mix the two, and ONPASSIVE has those little negative symptoms, let's be honest, okay? How do we part way and leave that, release the old and go to a new with the proper mindset, with more realistic? A lot of exaggeration was going on ONPASSIVE. Exaggeration is only a reflection of desperation. It doesn't mean it's reality or logical. So we're moving on with lots of, you know, I would say practicality. We're going to do it in a more tangible way. Today, I was hoping to share my screen with you and show, but it's all good. Are you able to show screen if I send you a file or two? Anybody?
I'm getting close. Give me 5 minutes.
Take your time.
I'm figuring.
Okay. Okay. Take your time. I think you're going to have an extra vacation if you figure it out. Okay. Now, we are at a stage where we want to move on. That's it. We decided we're going to leave that, keep it where it is. Old chapter, okay, old vehicle. It's parked. It's not going anywhere for now. Now, we decided to move on to the next one. But not from that vehicle, because my, I would say, speculation and skepticism was most likely we're going to inherit much of it. And we're going to have that mentality, oh, I had this, I had that, how is it? Oh, we're going to always reference it. How do we cut that rope between the two? We needed a bridge. I think we've mentioned that indirectly to you. We're going to build a bridge to the next one. one. That bridge contains one common thing between the two, which is Mufareh. That's myself, by the way. Okay. Ta-da. Okay. Now, we're going to move from the old to not in anything with us. It's the one in between. And because you want to do business with me, most of you are very close to me. We've built that relation, and you have that faith. You're counting on me. Okay. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to give you the best possible transition. We looked at all the different scenarios. Okay, how do you do that? How do you cut? We decided to build a bridge. And that is Victory with Ash. It's a platform, it's a community that will give us the following. In October, next few days, we're launching a new platform called Victory with Ash. The name should be telling. It's obviously that's not the business. And it's a free platform, exclusive for now. It will only be available for our ONPASSIVE qualified people. From those who we quantified and qualified, now those we're going to verify that will go to this. Victory with Ash is the only exclusive gate that will take us to the dream business, to the, big, bold, beautiful shared dream that we all cherish. So we're moving to the next business through this. Imagine a tunnel or a funnel. We have to go through it. But this tunnel is going to do much more than just move and return. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to provide in Victory with Ash. It's a platform. It's a membership website, community, 100% free. Hide your wallet. But there is more into it to qualify. We're not taking money. We're increasing the value that you've never seen before. We've given you value. How many of you said, my life changed with you already before we even reach our shared goal, right? So imagine what we already contained in this Victory with Ash platform. So I'm going to move quicker because next time, obviously, we'll not only share screen, we might just do log in and give you a demo, all of that. I was hoping we do that today. Platform is nearly ready, okay? That was necessary step to do it so that we can give you the propagation, exclusive, private, secured communication. It will blow your mind, the features and the way we're doing it. Okay. In fact, the video library and player, we've compared it to every imaginable and available on the market or learning platform or community. The cleanest, the simplest, and the most attractive one. Take my word on that one. So that's one thing. So we're going to give you proper training and the communication. Okay, we talk about the next business. Where we talk about it? Victory with Ash. Now,